All right, so you had the severe weather out there yesterday afternoon. We had it around Missouri earlier today. Now things are going to start sliding up into the north and to the east. In fact, we've got a brand new severe thunderstorm watch in effect for most of Ohio. Show you that in just a second, but the severe weather is going to be a huge issue over the next several hours, especially around Indiana into Ohio as things begin to pick up steam and move eastward overnight. So we're watching the storms fizzle after things settle down by, I'd say, sunset tonight. But we'll see. A little bit after sunset. You can see the pictures coming in right there. Here's the way it looks. We've got a couple of different swaths of severe weather as a possibility, right? We've got number one right here. We've been chasing this one for the entire afternoon. But that's ready to get going later today. So we've got the severe thunderstorms that are already starting to shoot up out there, right? Indiana and getting into Ohio. Look at Buffalo, Syracuse, Elmira, Finger Lakes, right? You guys are all in that level 3 out of 5 on the scale for severe weather for the afternoon. State College, man, you're right there on the border. Pittsburgh getting in towards Altoona as well. But then it fizzles out when you get across New Jersey. That's because of the timing of the day. Cold front goes by, and the sunset will be already happened. So we're looking at things becoming a little more stable once that cold front begins to wash out overhead. Look at the lines going right across the board, out of Fort Wayne now into Columbus. Still some severe thunderstorm warnings out there outside of Cincinnati, but now this was just issued, that severe thunderstorm watch, and you can see the reason why. All the lines, all the action will be raking right across. So from Cincinnati through Columbus and just south of Cleveland, and then probably get this extended into Pittsburgh later on this afternoon. Severe thunderstorm watch in effect for the afternoon up there. Here's our energy, and it's separated from the stuff down to the south. Look at the water vapor imagery. Look at a cut right there going through northern parts of Minnesota into Lake Superior. That's our actual shot of vorticity, our energy. That thing clips and runs right across that border with the United States and Canada up to the north. So everything down the south is going to be on the unsettled side by that cold front. So as a cold front goes by and zooms through, that's where we're going to start seeing the big severe thunderstorms begin to fire up. But also, ahead of that, winds out of the south. Look at the wind directions coming up out of the south and southwest. Notice the darker shade of green. That's where the humidity levels have climbed. Look at Cleveland. You have a 63-degree dew point. Anything above 55, supercells are possible. And now we're climbing above that around Buffalo. Syracuse, you guys are getting close too. Elmira, 51, but still hanging on to the 40s around Harrisburg. Warm front itself is right about here. That will pass by, and when it does, you're going to notice a jump in the temperatures and the humidity levels as well. So a little daytime heating. We've got that going on right now across the lower parts of Ohio into Pennsylvania, New York State also. So daytime heating makes things unstable when you get across the surface. That makes the air rise a little bit more. Cold front comes shooting in behind it. Boom, you get your storms that are going to start shooting up. So we got the severe thunderstorm warnings outside of Cincinnati at this point coming out of Indiana, but it's because of the winds that are about 60 miles per hour. So that's one spot for sure we're going to be following over the next 2 hours, and it's probably going to get to Cincinnati within the next half hour to hour. We'll chart it all out for you guys as well.